Welcome back to G-Ball Vision, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, I have an exciting unboxing to dig into, coming in from Kaiser. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I'd love to have you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps push these videos out there so more people have a chance to check them out. Let me know what you are carrying in your pockets today down there in the comments. Love hearing from you and what you are carrying for the day. I always try to remember to put my carry in the pinned comment as well. For anyone who cares, thank you to Kaiser for sending this in for us to take a look at. This is one of my favorite knives from Kaiser, period. This is one of their best, in their budget class, this is one of their best knives without question. Comes with microfiber cloth, extra hardware, stickers. You get the works when you order a Kaiser. So if you're not familiar, this is called the Kizer Task. And this knife, this is going to be a new version of this knife. Oh man, feels so good. New version of this knife, we're going to be looking at 154 cm. We have a satin finished, beautiful modified sheep's foot blade. We have this cutout and these dual thumb studs for deployment. Kaiser, if you don't know, has the best crossbar locks in the entire knife world. When we're talking about production knives, folding knives, they have the best crossbar lock in the game. As I always say, Benchmade created the crossbar lock. Kaiser has perfected the crossbar lock. It's called the clutch lock. It is adjustable, so there are at least three. I don't know if they've moved it up to 4, but there are at least three different tension levels you can put this on: low, medium, and high. I think they come on the medium level, so you can make it even stronger. Or if you're someone who wants it a little bit lighter, you can go that route as well. That cutout there is going to be more for aesthetic purposes. I don't know if that thumb stud can actually travel up and down that cutout a little bit if you wanted to move that. It's one thing I never checked, but it does look like you could do that within reason. You might be able to move it just a little bit there before you start to interfere with the scale. Now, I will link Kaiser's website down below. I'll also link this knife and a few of the other Kaiser tasks that are out there. They do help out the channel if you use those links. That is up to you if you want to do so. We do have this textured G10 handle here, a nice steel rollover deep carry clip, and that is going to be reversible. This is a good size knife. If you're looking for kind of a utility-based EDC knife, this is a fantastic option. No question about it. I had originally bought the Kaiser Task in my Carta, and I forget what steel that came in. It might have been 154 cm as well. Going to carry nice and deep in the pocket there. Goes over our issuing stitches cloth very nicely. Good retention. They have some really good pocket clips at Kaiser, and just a great all-around, all-purpose EDC knife. You'll be able to get right up on that tip if you need to do some precise cuts. You'll be able to choke up right behind that edge if you need an abundance of control over that blade. Lots of reach if need be. This isn't a massive folding knife. It is more in that mid-size. We're looking at about 2 5/8 of cutting edge, and then about 3 1/8 of total blade length. And then we're coming down there around 7 1/4 overall. So this is not a big knife. But even in the standard grip, I can get a full grip, and then you can choke up and spread out if you want. Tons of room on this knife. I wear an XL glove and have plenty of room to maneuver on that handle. And then you have the benefit of that crossbar lock. Naturally going to be safer than a frame lock or a liner lock because you don't have to put your fingers in the pathway of the closing blade. Here, you can just pull the crossbar lock down and that blade will fall closed. You can also use the crossbar lock to open the knife up, which works very well and very smooth once you get a rhythm down. It's very fun, very easy to do. Or you can use those really well done thumb studs. They're placed nicely. Very fun to actuate the task. So we've covered most of the knife. Let's go ahead and see what kind of edge Kaiser put on this thing. And I can say that Kaiser has, I mean, if you don't know, if you're new or you're newer to the community or you're newer to knife content, Kaiser is one of the best. They're one of the premier knife companies in the industry. They do a lot of different things and they do them very well. They use a lot of different steels when it comes to their knives. They have tons of different opening. They have tons of different locking mechanisms that they use. Different styles of knives, different price points of knives. I mean, they go all the way down to like $40-ish, and then they go all the way up to a couple $100. I think they even have some that go well above, you know, if it's like a Damasteel drop bear or something like that. They have knives that go up there fairly high. Yeah, this has a good edge on it, especially if you're paying attention to what you're cutting. So let's go ahead and see how this lock holds up, which we know it's going to hold up just fine. Let's go ahead and check this thing. Kaiser has, I want to say, very good, very strong, very secure when it comes to this lock. Very good. Very, very good. Kaiser has a ton of different blade shapes when it comes to these crossbar style knives. They have the sheepdog now with the crossbar lock, which is a cleaver sheep's foot blade. They have the task here. They have the sub 3 OBK, I think it is called. That's more of like a different style drop point. They have the drop bear, which is going to be more of a drop point spear point. And then there's the Kaiser Escort, which is more of like a straight back style drop point. And there might even be some other ones at this point. I think they've redone the Assassin with a crossbar lock. So they have quite a few different options when it comes to a crossbar lock and blade shape combo. Highly, highly recommend, you know, if this isn't your style, highly recommend trying a Kaiser with one of their crossbar locks. I'll do my best and try to link some of the various options down the description, from the sheepdog all the way through up to the Escort. Whatever I can find, I'll have it linked down in the description, and you can head over there and just see what they have. But this is another awesome version of the task right here. Some people hate micarta. Some people do not like micarta, and I'm not one of them people. I love micarta. I don't know what it is, but ever since I got my hands on the first knife that had American-made micarta on it, I was sold, and I've been sold ever since then. Some people don't like it, though, and that's where G10 comes into play. It's very durable stuff, very strong stuff. It's grippy stuff, but it's not overly, you know, textured or grippy to the point where it hurts the hand or anything like that. You have a good, secure grip, especially with this added rock texture, if you will, on the handles. It just gives you a nice, comfortable grip on the knife. Very, very solid. I like this thing a lot. The task, I raved about this knife when it first hit the market from Kaiser. and now they're reintroducing it in some different materials. And if I had to take a guess, there probably is going to be some other options of the task available that is new. So they'll have some older, from a few months back, and then they have some new ones now. Like I said, I'll do my best to link all that stuff down in the description. But you guys will have to let me know, what do you think of the Kaiser task? What do you think of Kaiser and the clutch lock? In my opinion, I think it is. It stood the test of time at this point. It's been around for an extended period. It's been put on different models, different folders, and has done extremely well across the board, not only in regards to the opening, the satisfying opening action, the closing action as well, but being a very durable lock, when it comes to not giving in, not caving in under duress. Huge fan of Kaiser, their clutch lock, and the task. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Love hearing from you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here, we release knife and EDC content every single day. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I'd love to have you. I'll put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.